Hello friends, welcome back to SuryaaChess. After a long time I'm making the video on top plus. So today we are going to see a match played between Hikaru Nakamura and Magnus Carlsen. So the game has played on a date 2nd of May in 2021 online event. The name was New England Chess Classic Knockout 2021. So Hikaru is with the white pieces and Magnus is with the black pieces. So the game has begun with the d4, knight to f3, f6, then the c4, followed by e6, then knight on to c3, then bishop on to c4. This is known as an Indian defense. So after this, the game has continued with the idea of the Indian is like always to put some pressure, and if you are not playing something, then if you develop the knight, then it is also a possible move, but knight can jumps in and then again you need to be take care. So either you can go, so these are the some of the lines may possible. So this has not happened again. So after that, queen on to c2, then pawn to the d5, hitting the pawn. So you're asking what you want to do with it. So Hikaru said, okay, let me just exchange. There is also another line, when if you're capturing and you're capturing with the knight, but I think the queen is not there that time. You can push the pawn further, and then if you capture and you are getting such a nice center. So this is also possible moves, and it's giving some advantage to white. So Carlsen also went for bishop on to g5, then h6, asking where you want to go. So in this position, keeping a pin is always good because your pieces are not developed yet. So if you are going with the back and if you are pushing pawn further, you can just simply long as a line, you may start pushing further, then it will be danger for black only. So Hikaru decided to just go back. These all are book moves. So then c5, striking to the center, asking if you want to trade. So Hikaru said, okay, I'm going to trade, and bishop on to e6. The idea is to further pawn push, and also for that reason Hikaru went for e3, then knight on to that may be the possible move. So just castle, knight develop on to f3, followed by knight on to knight b2 d7, then knight develops. So this is the second time knight is moving, so maybe we wanted to just trade off the bishop, so bishop with the knight. So but it didn't happen. So just bishop captures, then there is like bishop development, and you are ready for the short castle as well as the long castle. You are having open with both sides. So the bishop just traded out, just capture on to d4, where you need to capture with the pawn, and now you both are having isolated pawn. Those who don't know, the pawns which are not supported with other pawns are known as the isolated pawns. So these two are now the isolated pawns. So queen develops on to b6, followed by queen on to d2. Knight jumps on e4, where it's attacking queen. So either you need to give up any piece. So Hikaru decided to give the bishop, and I don't know why, but maybe he wants, he is getting some passer. So but yeah, that is isolated pawn. So after pawn push on d5, you cannot capture because of the knight. So you have to move, and you have only two moves, either g4 or f5. So Carlsen went on to f5. So just castle, that is the move, that is the best move suggesting by the engine. Then queen on to g6. The other idea is like knight can also jump in on to e5. Oops, I'm sorry. So okay, so let's go to the position. Yeah, knight can jump in, so that has not happened. Then bishop just come back to hit the knight, and knight is undefinite, so you need to support. So you are supported it with the rook. Knight jumps on to the b5, where another idea is like you can go with the queen, and you are double attacking the knight, so you have to move the knight. And the suggested move is knight onto c6, where you are hitting the queen. So that is what the engine is suggesting. So let's go back now. Rook a to d8. The idea is to stop the further push, and now you are attacking 1 2, but you already defending it by the 2. So, and after the knight move, it's going to be the another defender over there. So let's see what has happened in the game. Queen, okay, queen has just went back from this line, because you don't want to keep into the rook line. So but now you can capture by sacking the pawn. That may be possible, means by sacking the exchange to just give a exchange for stopping the pawn, which is going to be just a 2 square for a queen. So that may be possible. Okay, but that doesn't happen. Knight jumps back onto c6, knight goes to c7. Now the pawn is dependent again with the bishop, so you cannot ideally take it. So you are hitting the rook as well. You can jump in rook either. You cannot jump anywhere. So the only square for rook is to f8. So that has happened. Then rook a to d1. Actually the move engine suggesting is f to d1. So okay, till now the game is like 1+, but after h5 it looks like it's inaccurate move. Bishop should have gone back onto the e6, but that doesn't happen. But again the queen goes to c5, where you are hitting the bishop, but it's already defended, or maybe support the pawn, and any other ideas like pawn push further, and that has happened in the game. Let's see. Rook goes to d7. The idea might be to just double up the rook for targeting it, but Hikaru said okay, let it go. I'm going for b4, then a4, to push the knight away. Then the move comes like sack of the pawn from Carlsen. It's a Carlsen, so typical Carlsen move to sack the pawn for some activity. And here now it is like it's a double attack, so you need to defend your bishop. So bishop goes to e4. I should have gone on to the d4, but it went to the e4. Idea is to once this bishop went away, then you can simply go for delivering a checkmate, but that doesn't happen. And after that, the move played after e4, the move played is rook onto d2. But the engine suggested move is these are some lines I'm going to show you now. Knight onto d5, followed by double up the rooks, then pawn push, and here you are temporarily sacking your knight, so knight cannot be captured. So the check comes in, captures, and here you are a exchange up. Now the next thing is you can capture, and this is defended. So anyway, you can hold the position. Oh sorry, I forgot it. It's hanging, so that may be the possible, but that doesn't happen. The rook onto d2 has been played in the game. Then king goes to h7. This I don't understand why the move has played, but anyway this has played. Then the next is anyway pawn got pushed, capture, knight goes back, then knight jump onto the d5, knight jumps in onto e6, where it's hitting the queen. So then just queen went on to c4. Now you are hitting the bishop. Maybe after some idea like double attack may possible. Pawn has been pushed further for there is a checkmate possibility, but it's like Hikaru went for the knight on attacking the queen. So queen went on to the g4 and bishop went to the e5. So till the time it's going well. And here if you see, there was a big blunder happen, and I will show you that line as well. I already calculated it. So this was the line where bishop jumps in, and the lines are like here. Hikaru played, Magnus played for check actually, but no need to that. Actually the possible lines are like let me show you. rook takes, sorry, rook takes, then followed by, bishop has to capture, then knight check, king goes, then there is a force. These are all force moves, and you are winning the queen. So these are the lines which I calculated. These are crazy lines, and they are top rated. So anything is possible. And after knight h3, the check has given and cannot be captured due to pin. So king goes to h1, and the brilliant move played by Magnus is to, now the game is equalized, and you have provided support to your bishop over there. So then the lines are like Hikaru went to e6, going to e6, then knight captures, rook captures, and here it's like a backhand mate. You cannot ideally capture the queen because there will be a mate. You cannot stop that mate at any cost. So that's the reason queen cannot be captured. So sorry, where we are. Let's see. Oops, no. Yeah, queen went, and bishop, rook went back to support it, and then capture. Rook on to d8, and in this position, Magnus is down 4 points over there, and after some moves, this was the blunder happened by Carlsen, and it gives almost 24 plus if as per the engine, if you played correct moves like this, check, and winning the rook. So in this position, Carlsen just lose everything, and he just given up the pieces to just see some activity. And here the game has ended. Resigned. And let me know, guys, in the comments if you like the video. I'm trying after a long time making the top player videos and how it goes and all. So maybe I'll continue the making this series of top players. I'll be coming up with the new this series. I'll be coming up the matches with the Magnus Carlsen, then Vishisar, then Bobby Fischer, then a lot of top players. Mikhail Tal is the one of my favorites. So a lot of matches out there, from which we can learn many things. And I'm just trying to make you guys to learn something from my video. So do let me know in the comments, guys, if you like my video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching the video. Do like, share, subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye bye.